In this video, we are sharing with you 7 days diabetes diet plan so you can beat type 2 diabetes naturally. This science-backed and result-oriented diet plan has helped some of my clients reverse their type 2 diabetes and some have gotten their medicine dosage reduced. When you follow this diet plan, you'll get to know the diabetes foods to eat, what foods to avoid, and we'll also talk about millets for diabetes, how they benefit you with your sugar control, and yet why you should not have only millets as your cereals. Don't start your day with tea, biscuits, coffee. Those biscuits have approximately 30% sugar in them, and the sugar-free biscuits have artificial sweeteners, so not recommended. The tea and coffee, very bad for your digestion, and if you're adding sugar to it, there goes the diabetes control. So basically whatever we eat affects our blood sugar levels. So to control type 2 diabetes naturally, it is very important that we start our day right. So on waking up, have half teaspoon of methi seed powder. It can be with plain water or with buttermilk. Methi seeds powder will help reduce your fasting blood sugar levels because they have an alkaloid called trygnelin. The methi seed powder can also be sprinkled on your sabzi, dal and tadkas. Your second option is juice of 1 karela. It comes to approximately 1/3 glass. Now karela or bitter gourd has a plant insulin called polypeptide B that behaves or mimics the functions of the human insulin, and that is how karela helps control type 2 diabetes naturally. Here's a tip of caution with karela. Do not overeat karela or bitter gourd. So if you've had karela juice in the morning, that's good enough for the day. If you want to have karela sabzi, then have it during your lunch. Avoid it for dinner because that may cause hypoglycemia. Now if you're unable to have methi seed powder or karela juice, then you can have nimbu pani with no added sugar or salt, or simply have plain water. But please do not have tea and coffee. A diabetic should not miss their breakfast. A lot of diabetics have a habit of practicing intermittent fasting. While in the short run, yes, this will give you result. But in the long term, it can have damaging effects because your body utilizes protein and that can end up giving you muscle loss, and it can even cause nerve damage. And when the nerve damage happens, you can end up having tingling sensations on your foot and even spoil your eyesight. So it is very important that a diabetic have small, frequent meals during the day. So here are your 7 options for breakfast. Your first option is a paneer bhurji sandwich. Paneer is rich in protein and will help control your blood sugar levels. Alternately, you can even have paneer bhurji with 1 whole wheat fulka. Your second option is besan chila. Besan or chickpea is rich in protein and fiber and will help stabilize your blood sugar levels. Here's a tip, just add less oil to your besan chila. Your third option is mixed veg sandwich. Then on day 4, have 1 to 2 katori sprout salad along with poha, which is made with lots of vegetables. On day 5, you can have moong dal chila, which is again protein rich. And on day 6, have upma with vegetables and 1 or 2 katori of sprout salad. So when you add vegetables to the upma, add more of vegetables, and that way you'll use less of the rava. Then on day 7, you can have sattu paratha or dal paratha, which is made with whole wheat flour. The food that you need to avoid for your breakfast is packaged cereals because they have a lot of sugar in them. In fact, even for the sandwiches that we have suggested, it needs to be whole wheat bread or brown bread. And alternately, you can even have whole wheat fulka or any millets roti along with paneer bhurji or the mixed vegetable as part of your breakfast. So 2 hours post your breakfast, say around 11 o'clock, avoid having chips, biscuits, fruit juices. Instead, have a glass of buttermilk with 1 teaspoon of crushed flax seeds. This will curb your hunger, it will cut your cravings and will help stabilize your blood sugar levels. Your second option is a handful of nuts. And for your third option, have any one fruit. It can be a citrus fruit, an apple, 1 katori of papaya or a handful of jamun. So, if this is your plate, fill half of it with vegetables. How do we do that? Fill a portion of it with salad. Vegetables give you fiber. They will make you feel full faster, reduce your calorie intake and will help you lose weight. Then have any fresh seasonal vegetable. To another portion of your plate, add leafy greens. If making so many varieties is difficult, then have any one vegetable and have more of it. To 1/4 of your plate, add a protein-rich item. It could be dal, chana, chole, paneer or lean meats like fish or chicken. Then in the remaining 1/4, add any one cereal like a whole wheat fulka, millets, brown rice or quinoa. Avoid having a variety of cereals. So if you're having quinoa, then avoid fulka or any other cereal. Also have curd or yogurt, but do not add sugar to it. Quinoa is excellent for diabetes control. It is rich in fiber, it is rich in protein, it has a low glycemic index and you can easily have it in place of rice. Millets like jowar, bajra, ragi are foods that help control diabetes naturally. They are rich in protein, fiber and also magnesium. While we all know that protein and fiber help stabilize your blood sugar levels, magnesium is one mineral which helps with carbohydrate metabolism, and that is how millets can help control your type 2 diabetes naturally. However, you should not have only millets as your cereal because they have oxalates which may cause kidney stones, and they also contain phytic acid which can hamper the absorption of certain nutrients like calcium, iron and zinc. The better thing to do is include a variety of cereals throughout the week. Have whole wheat fulka on some days, have brown rice, have millets on 3 or 4 days and have quinoa. Avoid anything that is made with maida or refined flour. Things like puris, naans, pizzas, avoid them. Avoid outside food and also avoid desserts after your lunch. Around 3 p.m, have a fruit. It can be a citrus fruit, apple, berries. Avoid mangoes, watermelon and overripe bananas. Basically avoid fruits that have a high glycemic index. Now if you want to know more about glycemic index, we have a blog written for you. I'll leave you with a link of it in the description box below. Around 5 p.m, have snacks which are rich in protein. Things like a sprout salad, boiled matar salad, chana tempered with hing, mustard, makhana, a small portion of fruit, some roasted chana or a cup of milk. Avoid anything with sugar, avoid anything that has maida, avoid packaged food and also avoid deep fried foods. Healthy, wholesome foods are the best options to control your type 2 diabetes naturally. Now dinner can be similar to lunch, but add a bowl of soup so that you can eat less of cereals and also have more of vegetables for your dinner. Always try to have homemade and protein-rich food. Having 2 to 3 liters of water is very important because when we are dehydrated, it can cause sugar cravings and we can also confuse thirst for hunger, making us overeat and further raising our blood sugar levels. So always try to have minimum 6 to 8 glasses of water during the day. So to sum it up, on waking up, have foods to control diabetes. Then have a protein-rich breakfast. Around 11 a.m., have a small portion of a healthy snack. For lunch, fill half your plate with vegetables, fill 1/4 with a protein-rich item and 1/4 with cereal. Also, include plain yogurt in your meal. For post-lunch or evening snack, have small portion of foods that give you fiber and protein. Dinner can be similar to lunch, but reduce your cereal intake. Avoid junk foods and stay hydrated. Depending on your age, your ability to control, and also a little bit of willpower and determination, type 2 diabetes can be reversed. So don't give up if you've been diagnosed with diabetes or even if you've had diabetes for a long period of time. If you're already taking medications for diabetes, then please follow this diet plan and also take your medications. And if possible, try to incorporate 30 to 45 minutes of exercise during the day on any 3 to 5 days in a week. And then let us know in the comment section as to what the results were. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for being with us. We hope you find the diabetes diet plan useful and also helpful. Don't forget to leave your likes, comment, subscribe to our channel and share our YouTube video so that together we can spread good health and cheer all around us. Nhealth Lifestyle says bye-bye for now and we'll meet you in our next video. Bye!